Yo, I'm back. I am back up in this bitch. So go ahead and hit that sub button. Let's get into this shit. Oh, sorry, hit that like button too. Hit that like, man. What's good? Give me that thumbs up. Yeah. All right, so shit, let me just get down to business right quick. I ain't even trying to be here too long. You feel me? Like Magoo like to keep this shit short and sweet for you. Feel me? Just a quick message I just want to deliver. All right, so of course, we did promotions yesterday, and it was crazy. Like, so, oh boy. All right, so backstory. So, I was excited and shit. I was hyped to go to promotions, and then, boom, like my ride. I was supposed to be riding out with Juan to go. So basically, my teammate Juan. I was telling y'all about Juan. So anyway, oh, by the way, Juan told me that he listens to the podcast, so that's why I can say Juan's name on this shit. Yeah. Anyway, so moving on. So basically, like, we didn't get to ride out, whatever. So, the other night I was just chilling and shit, and me on my weekends, y'all already know if I ain't tell y'all, sometimes I like the drop off service, or I like the go get takeout. You feel me? So what happened was, you feel me? I ain't go for the delivery. Well, yeah, I went for takeout, and what happened was, I got back and shit, and I was just like trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do everything. So, boom, I'll just, at some point, I gotta say, like, and it was like one of those long nights because you got things to do. I mean, after I got my takeout, it was things to do, whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go to promotions. Fuck this. It seems like it's complicated. So, like, right when I was about to just chill and I'm out the shower, I'm fresh out the shower, like, I done finished cooking the food, I done pulled out everything, my gear is actually sitting in the bag, and then it's like, I'm just feeling like this defeated feeling, because I'm not able to go ride up to promotions in style the way I like to, usually, and, like, Juan calls, and he's like, yo, we going, and da-da-da. And, I'm talking to Juan, and then it's like, I don't want to make any excuses because, as a training partner, after some time, with your training partners, you got to understand, like, in this game, we depend on each other. You feel me? I need you to be there so I could train. You feel me? You need me to be there so I could train. So when my training partner hits me about some stuff that have to do with training, you don't want to give excuses. You don't, because leveling up is not as easy as you think it is. It just takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of reps. So every rep matters. And so, I'm talking to Juan on the phone. I'm like, I don't want to fucking give. All right, I'm going. And like he tells me this way I could go and shit. And I look, I pull it up on the Google Maps or whatever. So I journey, I go to promotions, and it's funny because at the part of the where I'm supposed to transfer buses, I ran into him. So I'm like, oh, shit, what's up? So, we hop on the bus, whatever, we ride up there, we go to promotions. And, of course, we pull up, and MC and everybody's there, and Coach Ann and everybody, all the head coaches, all the big guys, best guys, the good guys, and the young guys, too, everybody. And, promotions actually end up being a very, very awesome event. Like, we had some people who do ICC, some new instructors come into the game. We had some people get promoted. You see all the entry rank belts going out. You see people that have been training, making it happen. They got their little belts and all that. Say jungle. That's just something I was doing earlier. The boys was like, yo, what is wrong with him? Like, cheese. So, boom, of course, there was a senior rank given out. Very deserving young man, I will say. I've had the chance to train with him before. He's very deserving. Congratulations to Andy on his promotion, definitely. He also completed ICC as well. So, yeah, double shout out to him. So, basically, we basically just, we whipped them. I'm just straight up say it. We whipped them. Took them belts. We had them run the gauntlet. The gauntlet is awesome, by the way. The gauntlet is like the best thing ever. Like, I didn't think I wasn't expecting to see a gauntlet, but oh my gosh, I love the gauntlet. Like, okay, I'm down for this. I am down for this. I wanna whip him. I wanna hit him hard. Like, I want him to feel it. Like, yeah, I respect your game because you showed up and trained. You feel me? So, boom, we doing that. Then afterwards, we, of course, MC says my favorite part. All right, guys. So we're gonna have an open mat. You guys can train. All right, start rolling. It's like, yay! Of course, me, I jump for joy and shit. I'm bugging out. And yo, let me tell you something. I want to say it was maybe about 20 after 1. Ayo, we ain't stopped till about 3 o'clock. From about 20 after 1 till about 3 o'clock. And I know that shit was a long ass time because I put on my playlist. Cause come on, MC don't know, man. He be fronting on my DJing skills, but he know I got the vibes out here. I put that good house on. I heard him talking shit over there, talking about what y'all know about this. Like, yo. Then he was going. He was like, yo, who's playing? He's like, yo, I love some soul here. I'm like, yo, come on, MC, you're not giving me no credit. Like, come on. I got that music. And it was the house music playlist, too. I just had a feeling. I was like, you know what? The house music playlist ought to really do it for everybody today. Minimal lyrics. You feel me? Great beats. We just moving on and on. You know what I'm saying? Nice bass going, unsa, unsa. You feel me? That's what's up. We need to move. You know what I'm saying? It's movement music out here. You feel me? Like, that's what we doing. You know what I mean? So, boom. We did our thing, and the vibe was the vibe was excellent in the place. Like, I gotta be honest, that was probably one of the few times that we rolled at the promotions, and the vibe was excellent because it was mad people on the mat. Like, usually we'll get to the point where we could just stand up and be flying all over the mat, throwing each other and shit like that. But it was like, nah, not this time. Like, stay on the ground with it because it was so many people. Then as it started to clear out, then you saw which it was funny because you see some of the younger guys with more go in them. You start seeing them want to get up and just straight wrestle and all that. So as us older guys was just like, all right, we're going to start taking rounds, or we're going to start, getting ready to clear out. You start seeing those guys going at it. Yo, it was wonderful, man. But everybody rolled their rounds, though. I will say that. Everybody rolled their rounds. You didn't see too many people sitting on the sideline. Only when it got odd, that's when you saw somebody out. But other than that, nah, guys were with it, man. I love that shit. Like, cats wanted that smoke, man. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm glad Juan called me, man. Shout out to my partner, Juan, for calling me. Because I would have missed a damn good promotions. Word, yo. So anyway, that's all I had to tell y'all about for the day. All right, go ahead and hit that sub button. Hit that like button. I'm going to be back and talk with y'all tomorrow because right now I got to go get ready because, tournament is coming in about 4 weeks. So that means that I got to start getting myself back in shape. So that starts with the gym. So let me go do my thing, all right? I'll be back soon, y'all. Oos.